Hey
Two,
everyone, welcome
one.
to the best of the week of kindness. This is our Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And when I tell you I'm bringing you the best, I mean it because this is Schroeder. How are you, Schroeder?
I am fantastic. How are you, Tony?
I think I'm going to start with a special treat to everybody. What do you think? Should we do it?
A special treat. Oh
A
yeah.
special
What
treat?
do you got?
Yeah, hold on. Here we go. I'm going to share my
Everyone.
screen. And I'm going to the screen and listen to this, guys. Guys, that was Schroeder's baby right there. You created that wonderful song for the week of kindness that is our go-to song for everything. And I remember when you and I first met, you said I could do that, and I'm like, okay, great. But I never expected. I mean, I feel like the Philharmonic Orchestra is playing for us.
Did I forgot to mention I have an orchestra in my head and at my disposal. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that part.
Oh, Schroeder, you just do magic. There's no other word for it. I mean, every time I
I've
see
been
you,
called
you've got the piano, you've got this beautiful voice. You teach people how to use their voice, and you've got a whole
yeah.
lot of extra things. So I just wanted to brag to everybody that Schroeder and I, he's the one that created the music for the Week of Kindness that you'll be hearing on our January edition as well. So thank you so much, and I'm so proud of it. And I brag to everybody that I know you. So
And that you have your own theme music and that's that's a bragging right thing right there. Because who walks around with their own theme music? I mean, I do, and you now do.
yeah, in my head, I guess it's always carry on, my wayward son, or or something. Oh, don't.
Carry on my
I
wayward
love that
son.
song. Oh,
That song?
yeah, that's very powerful to me. And we even played that, by the way, in my husband's funeral because he knew it was one of my favorite songs, and he was an aficionado of music. But anyway, so Schroeder, I'm so proud that you're one of the best of, and you're bringing everyone a Black Friday special. So can we talk about that?
Of course. And allow me to say I'm so proud to be one of the best of. This is crazy. Super proud and honored. And so sorry, what are we talking about? The Black Friday special? Yes, I have a wonderful I have a wonderful
You're such a musician. Yes, you've got a
sorry, what
special
was the last
for
part?
all of our folks.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. So I have a special for all the folks. So should we talk a little bit like with the voice train? So I have a professional voice warm up that applies. It applies to everybody. So if you're using your voice in your business on any level, on every level, you're doing podcasts, interviews like this. Um, you maybe have a YouTube channel, speaking from stages. You want to. I mean, I'm telling you, you want to begin to start to think of your appearances as a performance, and really, it's like the Shakespeare. If life is, life is but a stage, So it's really important, especially nowadays, to stand out. And you have this whole standout stars, platform, Tony, and to stand out in above, and one of the best ways to do that is to connect with your audience using more of your voice, that more that it has to offer, and it does. So when you warm it up and you get it all the way a singer would, the way an actor would. So I have a lot of experience with both, in training both. And so put together, so I have this professional voice warm up, and that's what it is. And it's a 30-minute, so you can use it whenever you like. I recommend every day, right?
Yeah.
But you can, and to get your voice, but you can just use it also casually, like when you have an appearance that day, like, do this warm up. and you'll find more freedom in your voice to do all kinds of things with it that you normally wouldn't have access to.
Right. And you know, the
Yeah, you know,
intonation and how you deliver a sentence and where you have your breaks and how you catch your breath. I mean, all of
yeah.
that is part of the
How
speaker
you even
training.
how you, oh, okay, that you
Yeah.
do, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah. Yeah,
but
I'm even gonna say how you breathe to begin with
yeah,
is in this one. How you I do this training
right.
on this, because you have to get it to
No,
know what it is. So
absolutely. And so I don't
very
do it
it's
the way that you do it. I mean, we do it when we have people delivering stuff. And so when one of the hardest things to do is to use that diaphragm, you know, and get the word out. Like I've had, I mean, from way back when I was, you know, a sophomore in high school and a cheerleader, we learned how to use a diaphragm, right? And all the cheerleaders knew how to yell real loud, right? And so I
exactly.
use that, you know, all the
Mhm.
way through my career, and so I do have the ability to either speak normal and or scream like the Mexican mom I am, but
Yeah. You can use it more powerfully as needed. Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing is when you assume once you learn how to use that diaphragm, and once you know you have sort of a handle on that and some control over how much air you're using in your body at all the time. Um, like you said, you've got it for your whole life. You know, you learn it once, and now you've got this
yeah,
skill, right? That's available at all times. And yeah, it's really important. It's really good to have that as to be able to well, just what you just said, like so you can use it like gently. You control your voice to use your
yeah,
voice gently, but you know the sound is still coming out, or build it up and have lots of projection without yelling.
right,
It's a you know
right,
or yell if you need to, like
yeah.
yell at your kids or whatever. But the whole point is being able to do it without like however you need to use your voice at any given point in time without
It's a tool.
damaging.
It's a very
It's a
important
tool.
tool for people's success,
It
whether
is.
you're singing or speaking. So I love how you kind of you start with that, which is a really good important thing. Now, tell me about the Black Friday offer. What are they getting for that?
So they're getting so it's a training video and it comes with an hour of private time with me as well. So I can help you to totally make sure that you're well. First of all, address like give you kind of a voice assessment, like what because every the beauty of everything that I do and the beauty of the human voice is it's everyone's different, which I love. And then so then because of that, um, I do this assessment to get to know you and that's what part of what sorry I get a little not tongue tied but just like there's so much that I love about what I do and part of it is getting to know you, getting to know the person who I'm trying to help, and what are your specific needs so that I can really make sure that you're getting the most out of this warm up is the
Right.
point.
So, and
Yeah,
this is, you know, from a true professional. So you also teach people. I mean, you also, I know you're a voice coach and composer, but you also teach people how to use it, you know,
yeah,
during their talks. Now, let me ask you, do you, for example, if I have one of the things that we make our people, we have the next level group, which is my high end speakers that I work
okay,
with, only 10 per year, all year we work together. So what
okay,
I'd like to do is like kind of pass them through you and say, okay, so you've already learned how to do your signature talk, how to deliver it, how to use your hands, how to memorize a script, that kind of thing. But I think what we want to do at Standout Stars is kind of run them through you as a voice coach, just make sure that they have the tools that they need because not everybody was a 50-mile swimmer or and a cheerleader. You know, I mean, we didn't do that.
right,
So that's kind of where
yeah,
I'm coming from. Is
okay,
I'd love to have Standout Stars, you know, sponsor the Schroeder method, and with to a voice coaching and
yeah,
composing. Yeah,
yeah. That's perfect. That's literally it's called mic drop, the
mic
mic drop
drop.
method.
I love that mic drop.
So and it is yeah it is perfect. It's like they learn all this from you and then come to me for that part of it. So their
Yeah,
delivery has more dynamic and more engagement. you know, and it's very powerful. Like it's super. I like to say it's like voice coaching is as much uh, it's as much a personal journey, like a personal development journey, as it is about improving the voice too. So there's all these layers when you start to play with your voice in super fun ways, and it is a lot of fun. There's more, not more laughing, but there's always laughter. I've been paying attention, like every class I do, whether it's a group or private, there's always, because you just start to feel really good. Like
Yeah.
that's scientific. Like that's not just me, you know, tooting my, trying to whatever. It's just like as soon as you start to use your voice, la 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 la, in silly ways, or singing a song, or any kind of which way, you the brain starts to do this thing, and you just feel really good. Like literally, when I just went la 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 la, like I could visibly, and like I'm aware that I just felt like my energy just went up, and I feel happier.
Oh, I
Like
like that.
literally,
Yeah, I
it's
like that.
it's a thing.
So, Schroeder,
It's
could
a
you
thing.
tell me a little bit about how you got into this? What is your background?
Um, we have how long now?
5 minutes.
Yeah, I was born 46 years ago. Um, so, so I'm okay. Well, I've been a voice. Okay, so my story would be that so for me, I used to ruin my voice when I sang, and it drove me nuts. And so I basically uh, went in search on a magical quest, and I sought out, you know, the world's best voice coaches, and learned how to do that, and then started helping others. And yeah, I guess when so I've been doing it forever, really, and so yeah, a lot of work with musical theater ensembles, you know, coaching and training them to be able to project from stage and go from
Yeah.
singing to speaking, back to, you know, using the voice in a protective way that's not damaging it. And yeah, and then I guess when COVID hit, it was like, okay, well, I guess I can. So I packaged up voice training and called it Mic Drop. And the cool thing was speakers more. So I do still work with singers, but
Uh-huh.
more it was more speakers that were coming looking for this work to develop their speaking voice for
Right.
better engagement, and yeah,
Sure.
like
Yeah.
making that impact.
So when you say you were
Impact.
hurting your voice, were you like doing Born in the USA like Springsteen, or every time I hear that my throat hurts. So I is that kind of what you were doing?
So
I
just
love
so just
Springsteen, but I just don't
yeah, I
know how
love it
long
too.
he can keep it up, you know.
I've always wondered that. Yeah. Oh, if I sang like that, so singers like that, they're an anomaly to me. I don't know how they do it, and he still does do it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the boss.
So I just know he's he's, he's the boss of me for sure, because I don't know how he does it, and I would never coach somebody to sound like that, and that. So something, so he's doing something right, because obviously he would. So
Yeah,
certain singers you hear, but then you don't hear from them again,
right.
and you can kind of bet that they kind of lost their
Right.
voice. Yeah. So
Yeah.
sorry, what was
But
the question?
no, I just wonder how, when you say you were singing wrong and you were hurting your voice. I mean, I think I've
Yeah.
experienced that where I can sing like one chorus and then I can't do the stanza because I've used everything I got.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
so that's right. So you're using it from the throat, and you're not using it from the support. So when you talk about breath support, right?
Uh-huh.
Breath support, and when you're not using the breath support, and you're singing from here. So I would sing from here, and my mistake used to be like you'd watch great singers, even like, yeah, Springsteen, or like my go-to would be at the time like U2 or whoever, and they and and even in musical theater, it looks like these people are putting all this effort into their singing. Yeah, 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 yeah. So when you're not trained, as I was not trained, I would. That's just what I thought was happening. Like
Right.
so I try to sing, and it would all be from here, and then ruin the vocal cords. Now I can't talk even. Now I can't. Now I have to not talk for 3 days, and then maybe I can sing the fourth day. You know, like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to live like that. And in fact, the
Yeah.
more you use your voice, the better, or the more you use your voice properly, it improves all the time. rather than
I like that. And you know, this is
yeah.
something that's very real. So guys, you know, I work with a lot of speakers, and I've had the pleasure of knowing some pretty high-end speakers. But I do know that after a 3-day event, sometimes they lose their voice at the end of the first day. And you know, they're doing the throat coat tea and all that kind of stuff. And you still have 2 more days to go, and you're on stage, you know, 8 hours a day for 3 days. You can't afford to do that. So you do have to know how to work the muscle, so to speak, the vocal cords, so that you can survive a 3-day event, or you know, that one of those things. I think the biggest test that I've had was actually doing recordings on over 100 episodes of the Week of Kindness, and I was brain damaged. I mean, it's not only the voice, but I was like, you know,
Right.
so you do have to prepare for that. And guys, if you do have it in your future to be a speaker, you need to have all the tools and all of the support and everything, all the magic and all the tips and tricks that Schroeder brings you. So I'd highly encourage you to get his Black Friday gift, and we're also going to be offering it on Cyber Monday. And Schroeder, what's the normal cost of that, and what are they getting for Black Friday?
The normal cost is 250 and it's 20 Black
Oh my
Friday.
gosh. Are you kidding? That's amazing, guys. This is a complete no-brainer, a $250, you know, consultation and course, and it's only $20. Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you so much, Schroeder. I hope we get you 1,000 people. That would be fabulous.
Okay. So we'll be booking into 2023 if there's 1,000 people.
That's a good problem to have, isn't it?
That's a pretty good problem to have. Yes, we can accommodate that. I'll
We
talk to my assistant. That's me. Yeah.
Your assistant, that's you. You kind of work the way standout stars works. Yeah. Well, the team.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll have a team meeting about
there you
that.
go. He turns around in his chair and has a meeting, comes back.
Just, yes, I'm back.
You guys don't let this one get away. Schroeder is a gem. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for participating in this wonderful event, and I look forward to working with you because Schroeder's going to teach me how to sing. It's on my bucket list, and I'm 6 months away from a big number. So, I invite you to play with us. We've got 9 other amazing contributors to the Black Friday bundle. Schroeder, love you. To be continued. Merry Christmas,
Wonderful.
everyone.
Merry Christmas. We'll talk soon.